PreLab. All right, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna run a simulator at this website right here. And this is a simulation of a bomb calorimetry experiment. So let me bring this up. And just click on simulated experiment. Maximize this. This is what it looks like. In case you remember the video, you have a bomb inside a bucket of water that's enclosed in a jacket. Your calorimeter, and you got thermometer, you got wires hooked up to your bomb, so it will ignite the reaction inside. Okay, there's a lot of discussion here about and instructions on how to run the simulator, but let's just quickly get our data. So the first thing you need to do when you run the simulation is choose a sample. Click on choose a sample. And the first thing you always run when you do a bomb calorimetry experiment is to run benzoic acid, because benzoic acid is your standard. It has a known heat of reaction. Okay, so the standard run, the standard that you use to calibrate your bomb calorimeter is benzoic acids. So make your first sample is always going to be benzoic acid. So you take it to the balance, you weigh. Okay, it's already been weighed for you. 0.9256 is the mass of the sample, and you have your temperature. And then you weigh the wire before and after ignition, okay, before and after the reaction. And then, so you ignite your sample, and you have the mass of the wire after, which is 0.02 here. And then you can view your data, the actual number. So let's copy this. Let's take a screenshot of this. You're all going to get different numbers. This is a simulator. Okay. All right, so what you need to do now is take a screenshot of this. How do you take a screenshot? Windows Shift S. Right there, Windows Shift S. And then rectangular mode, just select part of your window. You just want this one. Okay. And paste it to your Excel file. So let's put that in sheet 1. And just paste it. I'm sorry?
How did you get that white piece of paper to show up?
Oh, right here, view data. Okay. And don't close everything yet, because what you want to do right now is you want to copy just the data into Excel as well. So right click, highlight the time temperature table on the window that pops up when you click view data. And we're going to put that in sheet 1. And we're going to put it here in sheet 1, paste it there. All right. Let me do it again.
Okay, ours is blank.
It should not be blank. You can run it again. Yeah, I got temperature versus time. Okay. So I have a screenshot and I have a table that should agree with that, what I have in the screenshot. Okay, still with me?
Are we on the same one that we already made, or did we?
You put your results in sheet 1. All right, so now that you have it in sheet 1 of your Excel file, okay, you have your screenshot of your, let me just make this screenshot smaller. And then you have this table in your screenshot, the actual numbers from those. Here we put in column A and B. Now you'll notice the temperature and time are both in the same cell, so you want to split them up into 2 columns. So what you want to do is highlight these cells. Okay, and then go data, text to columns. And you want, and you'll notice the numbers in the columns are separated by spaces. So your delimiter, okay, the character that separates the columns are spaces, right? The spaces between the columns. So you have you use the delimiter as a basis for splitting your column. So if you click next here, you can select space as your delimiter. It tells you right here, it gives you a preview of how it's going to split those numbers up. All right, and then hit finish. So now I have column B has my numbers, my time, and column C has my temperatures. Yeah, data, click on highlight the data, the data that you want to split up into 2 columns, then click on data, text to columns, and then this one tells me I don't have anything selected. No, you just highlight the whole set. So highlight everything, unless it's already been split by Excel for some reason. Sometimes it's smart enough to figure it out that way.
Do more than one. Yeah, mine
You
is
can still do it though.
bringing.
You know, you only select one row, one column, I mean. You want to split one column into multiple columns. Because all of this data that you have is not really 2 columns. Look, it's all in just one column. They're all in column A. So if I highlight these, I can say data,
It's doing what it.
text to columns, delimited, next, I click space, it tells me how it's going to split it up, and then I'm just going to hit finish. And so it put the first column in column B and the second column in column C.